Hello everybody, welcome here to High Button Sports as we get set for playoff hockey here in the U16 Major League between round one action between the Kings and Valley, as the Kings looking to punch their ticket to provincials in Sydney in a few weeks. Valley looking to stay alive and keep this series moving. We are just about ready to go here. Lots of excitement here in the rink. Puck drop looming. And here we go. Puck tied up there in the middle. Terrace picks it up. Terrace trying to snap that pass out. Tips off a stick. Icing early here. And we'll head to the right side here and try again for our start. Face off. Here down to the right as we're just 10 seconds in. So we'll try again. Puck dropped. Thompson. Into the end boards. Gambin. We'll try to go up the right side of Nixon. The assistant captain puts that up on the stick and brought into the line. Drop back. Quick chance here. Terrace, and it's steered aside. Back off to the left side corner here, one-on-one. Kings looking to come up with it. Gambin pitches in. Big collision there right in front of us as both players get tied up. Valley pulls in and surveys. Picked up off the pant shell, it looked like there. The Kings defender as Weston's going to pull that back and around. Weston up the left side, pass on. Trying to push that in through the middle. Kings. Little whack there on Gambin. Over to the left side. Kings now up ahead, in behind. Ringette. Takes a bump. Valley. Pass that across. Banks. Can't get a hold of it. Back to Glover here for the Kings. Glover. He'll cut back in front of his own net. Over skates it. Now it's tied up. LeBlanc comes in to help out, but Valley creating the turnover, looking for a shot off that. Good hard battle there on the defensive end, and the Kings able to get it back. Breen picks it up. He pushes it to the middle. Pearl down the right side. Hit off along to the boards there. LeBlanc. Grabbed. Into a shin pad. Sent out. Shot steered into the left side corner. Chop that. Cameron dishes in front. Pearl shoots that. Back down low. Little pushing and shoving. Played out in front. Puck ricochets to the corner. Back off to the left side. 2-on-2. Tagged up. Valley bringing some good heat here early. Brought back in behind for Romaine. We'll work it along the boards. Hit laid there. Cole on Cameron. Kings create the turn it over again. Play it off. Shot. Blocker to side. Into the glass as we continue on. And it's been all Valley here to start. Cameron into his feet. Newfield try to get that out, but it's just set right back in. And the Valley crowd beside me liking what they're seeing so far. Right back to the middle and shot back in. Kings. Fan on it. And I think maybe it was a delayed offside there. So Valley was about to touch it. Puck. Down the left side. Nickerson tries to jump on it. Back to Troop. In near the end board. Corkum. Plays that around near Newfield. Picked up. Valley into the feet. Brought back over. Troop. Down back to Corkum. Over by Culp. Trying to get up the right side. Terrace. Knocked into Corkum as well. Back in behind, Amaro. Amaro around to Newfell. Slapped at. Hits the end boards. Jumps out the right side. Kings flip that off the boards. Push to the middle. Terrace. Back in on the end wall again. Amaro. Corkum. Feeds to the middle. Thompson is. Kings trying to get their first offensive zone sustained pressure here. About 4 minutes in. Down the right side, Weston. And around the boards, Gambin jumps in on it. Kings, Weston, up ahead. In over the red line. Try to push that through. Can't get on the same page, and that'll be offside. I thought he touched it while he was on the blue line there, but Lyman was on top of that one, and Kings still looking for that first push into the zone. Valley. Over here to the left. Gambin. Tries to feed that back through the other way. Ringette. Chased after it. Thompson putting some pressure as well. Backhand. Here to Banks. Up ahead into the mask of Breen. Kings. Drop that back. Kings. Over to the left. Fed back through to Lemoyne. In amongst the feet. Down in on the end wall. Valley. Trying to swing that back around. Breen. Push to the middle. Kings pick it off. Now plays Frazier. Some time. He'll shoot. Scores! And the Kings, on their first chance of the game, a shot from distance. And it finds the back of the net. 1-0 here for the Kings on their first shot of the game. Just a hot shot off the right side. Gets by the glove. Kings. Down here near the middle. Glover's going to pick it up. Glover dishes it off to the left side. In over the blue line. Shot to the glass. That's going to wrap around. LeBlanc gets tied up a bit there. And back in. Valley catches up to it first. Trying to get a cheeky one. And it's pushed to the left side. Romaine. King. So Ben Frazier, the goal scorer. Romaine, risky play there. Hits off the side of his net. Luckily stays behind the net and doesn't slip out in front. Kings. Down the right side. Brought back in over the line. Kings shoot that. Hits the end boards. Trying to steer that back out in front. In behind. Cole. Turns it over, but it bounces off the stick, and now heading back the opposite way. Troop chases it. Icing waved off. Troop over to Terrace. Snaps a pass out that misses, but it's going to hit the netminder, so no whistle there as the Kings continue on. Up the wall with it. Bounce back play there to Neufeld. Like that to Corkum. Corkum into the left side. Corkum. He'll fall. Steers it to the half wall. Nickerson gets it. Neufeld on top of Nickerson. Back in behind. Kings. Survey now. Heading up. Amaro. Over the blue line. Amaro to the left side. Held in against the boards. Into the feet. Valley. Now, head full of steam, trying to go 1-on-3 the other way. Pearl gets around one, pushed into the corner. He'll start to battle. Getting some help in here now. Shots 4 for Valley, 1 for the leading Kings. Off the foot. Amaro. Flipped up in the air. Comes by near Ringette. Ringette runs into his own guy, so not much time or space to work with there. In behind Banks. Grabbed by the Kings and sent around. Near Lively now. Lively starts to bob and weave. Pearl takes a bump. A lot of neutral zone play here the last few minutes. Pushed up through the middle. Green. Down the right side. Back off on the end boards. A little pressure there. Gambin takes a shove. Picked up by Romaine. Romaine shuffles that one down the left side. Sent in behind. Face off coming back down the left. Puck off a shin pad. Kings now trying to bring this back the other way with the odd man rush. Stoddard's the only man back. Passed off. Can't get it to Lemoyne. They do. Shot scores. And Kings 2 for 2 to start out at home. Pass somehow made it through and was buried. And you want to talk about an opportunistic start here for Kings HC. Back to center we go. Just about 10 minutes gone in the first. Kings. Slovita. Off a foot. Terrace. Trying to grab that. LeBlanc. Back in behind for Glover. 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 Grabs. Trying to go up the wall with it. Sent down for the icing. And we'll return back to the Kings end here to our left. Puck. On the right side, that was flipped ahead and catches something on the Kings bench there. So over to the left. Shot. Gets on there, try to wrap that back around as Valley looking to have the next strike here. Cole in through the middle. Left side, shot down. Picked up near the blue line. Down the left side, handed off to the middle. Kings trying for it. Valley brings that around and now odd man rush the other way. Banks hands it off. Passed out front, shot, what a bad save. A penalty coming, maybe for a hook there in front, but the save made. What are they gonna call here? I think it could be goalie interference, hook, holding. I'm thinking it's gonna go against the Kings here though. Great save there though. Yeah, it will go against Glover. Tripping, okay, so 0 for 3 for me. I'm a little rusty guess here on the call, but 2-0 the score here. Now Valley a chance. Try to cut that lead down. Gambin, over to the right. Gambin on the blue line, down to Banks. Banks shoots, blocker save, steered aside. Some pushing and shoving there. Banks. Wrapping around. Pushes that back to the blue line. Over to Gambin. Shot. High. That comes back down Neufeld. He'll get a whack at it and get the first clear of the PK. Push to the middle for McCray. Spinning. Handing off now Banks. Terrace tries for it. Thompson grabs it and spins it down. Wildcats. In behind. Valley. Banks. Banks. Over the blue line. Banks. Etheridge. Back to Banks. Banksy. Shot. Or pass down low. Push to the middle. Kings pick it up and able to clear that down. 40 seconds to go on the PK. Gambin starts through. Over the blue line. Drops that back. Blandon. Over to Breen. Breen. Right side under the stick. Sideruk. Valley whacking away. That one kind of slowed down for a nice little shot. Chance there on the side of the net. Trying to play that in front. Oh, caught a foot. Valley looks like they're doing their best to set up quality chances here. Shot tipped wide. Good look there. Back over from Breen. Breen back to Blandon. Blandon shot hits the shaft of a stick. Blandon in behind. Weston tries to stay on it. There's penalty over. 8 minutes to go here in the first. Lively. Lively. Back in behind. Kings. Oh, what a big hit there. That one couldn't have felt good on Neufeld. Push to the middle, and Kings trying to stick with it. Bounce that back over. Down the right side, Neufeld chasing. Ooh, and another good check there down low. Pushed up to the middle here. Kings. Over the blue line. Down and behind. Terrace. Tries to feed that up. Glover. Glover. Back in. Terrace now. Hands it across. Shot at top of the circle. Glove save, but it stays loose. Now over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc picks up. Pushes to the middle, and Wildcats right back in. Down to the corner, Glover. Cameron tries to jump in, but it's poked by him. Stoddart. Stoddart bounces it back over. Romaine. Good period of hockey here so far. Kings. Feed it across. Kings bounce off a skate there. Glover, not quite the play he was looking to make there. Valley, despite being down 2, they're doing their best to keep this game from the red line in. Push to the middle. Puck getting loosened up. Kings pick up on it. Try to work it up the side. Slap back down the other way. Blandon now between the legs. Lemoyne picks it up instead. Kings HC now up the left side. Push to the middle. Whacked at. Some pushing and shoving as that gets down and behind the net. Right side, Valley. Etheridge trying to get it through. Whacked at behind Corkum. Set for the icing. 5:45 left to go here in the first. We'll have our first draw here down on the right side. Face off. Back and behind by Blandon. He does a little chip and chase play. Corkum able to catch up to it as well. And Blandon, though, still with it down in the corner. Amaro looking to stay with it as well. Kings brought back over. Amaro flipped off the glass. Through the middle. Poked at Frazier. In behind. Grabbed by the Kings. Amaro. Over to the left. Over the blue line. Shot. Steer aside. Back trying to play that. Off in front. Valley. Over to Banks. Banks. Flip it down to the corner. Hit laid. Back to Gosling. Looking for it. Kings into the mesh there. And a freebie for Valley with the face-off down on the left side. Picked up. Kings trying to play that deuce. Shots into the end board. McCray back to Troop. Troop. And behind by Terrace. Kings coming out with that. Into the feet by Cole. Troop. Grabbed by Weston. Hand it off. Up to Cole. Into the foot. Kick back there on the right side. Gosling. D to D. Valley surveying now. Up the wall with it. Nickerson. Up ahead. Weston gets there. Weston. Over to the left. Kings. Shoots it into the end boards. Flipped him behind. Bring it. Getting worked down low as that one grabbed on the other side. Valley. Valley full head of steam and a little bit of time to work here. Cut off on the boards there. Romaine. He'll flip it back in. Gambin. Cross. Valley. Back to Romaine. Picked up. Sent near the middle. Tried to steer that up ahead with the stick. Colt. Colt. Toe drags in. Kings. Over to Lively. Lively. Risky play there is a couple of passes with Wildcats looming. Down the left. Colt. Tries to get it up. Worked into the boards. Ricochet pass in there now, Valley. Shot, glove save there, rebound in front. Nice job tracking that in net. Push to the middle, Gambin, and they're going to say offside with the hand. That was a close one for sure. There's the crowd groans over here on the Valley side, but face-off will be in the neutral zone. Left side, Kings. Amaro. Amaro over the red line. Shot into the end boards. Lead play. That one gets him behind. Lemoyne, but it's a breakaway for Valley, and they can't get the shot off. Just enough pressure. Back by Cameron, tipped him behind. Valley. Surveying, still plenty of time to work with here in the first. 1:50. Shot off the shin pad. That bounces to the corner. Push to the middle. Kings. Grab it. In across the red line. Now the blue line. Frazier. Shoots. Blocker to the side. Lemoyne. Back down for Corkum. D. Kings. Passed over to the left side. Handed off now to Cole. Cole, Neufeld. Trying to help out. Neufeld. Hit against the boards there. About a minute to go here now. Siderock. Weston. Shoots. Save made. Through traffic with 1 minute and 1 second to go here. 2-0 the score, and I think if I'm the Valley coaches, I'm heading into the dressing room saying, I mean, don't change too much up here. Playing pretty good here, creating opportunities for themselves, cutting the ice in half. A few lapses and some early goals are the difference, so they're going to need to get one, we got two eventually, but hard for Valley coaches to be too upset. Kings coaches maybe saying, good job taking advantage of your chances, but going to need a little more O-zone time overall as they battle for it. Into the blue line. That's picked up, played back. Weston worked over. Left side, Neufeld. LeBlanc. Down into the end boards. Played around, Weston. Shot on and save made. Little back and forth there on the right side. Played over on the right side. Valley. Trying to spin that. 7 seconds to go. Cut off by Glover. And that will do it. So 2-0 after one. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back for the second shortly. All right, everybody, back here for the second period of action between the Kings and the Wildcats. It's a good first period there. 2-0 lead for the Kings, but Valley controlling majority of the play. So we'll see how both squads come out here in the second period. And face-off incoming. And we're back at it. That one sent down the right side. Scooped up. And that'll kill 5 seconds. Face off to the right here. Try again. Both periods starting with a quick face off. Siderock works that around the right side. Quick shot on. That one's going to be steered in behind. As Kings pick it up, Thompson with it. Ringette able to fire that back in and behind. That's grabbed and pulled in tight. Valley tries to play it out in front. Quick little chance. Can't get the shot off though. Now it's all in the feet. Got to get it out of the danger zone there. They do. Frazier backhands it through. Misses Thompson. There's some profanities yelled down there on the ice. Lemoyne down to the corner. Kings trying to get that back out to Lemoyne. He jumps at it, but plenty of Cats there for it. Frazier looking for it as well. Picked up and now steered off to the wall. Valley. Nickerson into the glove. Siderock picks up, surveys, gets it up the right side. That one's chopped into the end boards. Gambin. He's getting pushed a bit down there as well. Valley comes out with too much time to stick handle over to their own zone. Meant to say on that one. Pearl going to pull it back in. Hustle after. That'll go for the icing a minute and a half into the second. Yeah, just a little too much time to work out in front of your own net there. Obviously, he knew the time and space he had, so decent play by him, but it's more on the Kings. It's like, you got a guy stick handling at the top of the other team's blue paint. You got to try to get that stick lift in there, as the breakouts have been key to this Valley possession game so far. Sent down. That one waved off, so good hustle down low. Kings pick it up. Oh, had a man in front, but didn't see him. Instead, plays it back to the corner. Cameron. Down low. LeBlanc picks up. Back to the blue line. Push to the middle. Shot by LeBlanc. Tipped wide. Romaine jumps in on the corner. Push it out in front. Kings trying to catch up to that puck. Still on the stick there. Cole. And push to the corner. Stoddart picks it up for Valley. Up ahead to Pearl. Mano a mano, one-on-one, back the other way. Kings get a sweeping stick and push that to the corner. Hand it off. Solvuta into the middle, Lively. Trying to take it all the way around there. Wildcats up near Romaine. Romaine feeds it off to the right side. Neufeld shot and covered up. About 3 minutes in here to the second. Face off down here on the left side. And it looks like it is pouring out there right now, folks. As a couple of young guns just came in, sat down to the left of me with the sweaters covered in rain. So that's my guess there. I hope everyone's doing okay. We had one game here in the U16 League canceled actually due to potential snow. The Jets and the Highlanders. So the Battle of Cape Breton will have to wait another day to see if they can come to a conclusion. Here it is Valley trying to keep this series alive. Kings trying to punch that ticket to Sydney in what I believe is might even be next weekend. Now that I say it out loud, I think it is. Maybe 2 weekends from now, actually. I do most of my work on the back end planning, and there's lots of high button tournaments coming up, so the exact dates escape a little bit, but I believe it is 2 weeks from now. That one down low on the right side. Left side corner. Oh, and jumped on there. Kings will be headed to the box. There's a big old pile up there in the corner, 2-on-2. Refs hoping cooler heads prevail. Cats power play here with 16:36 left to go here in the second, as we approach the halfway mark in this contest. Down the left side, Wildcats push it back to the blue line. Wildcats over to the right side. Pearl steps in, shot, tiptoe, had the top of the net there, potentially to shoot at. It got blocked. Now LeBlanc with another block, an even better one, and a shot there, tip tie into the mesh. And I think Valley's probably going to have some good looks here on this power play due to their possession game so far. So it's up to the Kings to block, whack, and knock that puck around to keep it away from the front of their net. Puck chopped in, Valley. Gambin drops it over to Pearl. Pearl played off the front, tip, scores, and Valley on the board. 2-1. We head back to center. So that one buried, and like I said, they were hemming pretty good there, so it was a tall task, and Valley able to get through here with the tip off in front. Romaine in near the right side. That one sent down for a quick icing. So it'll be over to the left. I want to thank everyone for tuning in here to High Button Sports for another great season. And our first official season with the U16 Hockey Club. I believe our third year, but our first official year doing all the U16 teams. So we hope everyone's enjoyed the full coverage here on High Button this year. Obviously the Kings, one of the teams we've been with for a while, so you never forget those first few. But a pleasure to bring all the action to you this season. And now working the other way. Potential break here. All sorts of speed. Valley in on it. Held up like crazy. What will the call be here? Pointing to center. We got a penalty shot for a chance to tie up this game. Valley with a pep in their step here. And a penalty shot coming. Just too much up in the hands and on the arms coming into the zone there. Here we go. Blandon will be the man with the shot. Here we go. Cats in. Blandon shoots. Glove save. So it remains 2-1. And got hit with the old "you suck" during that chance from the Kings bench. Heard that before. You know, the dead silence hits with the penalty shot. And trying to get in the head over there, the Kings. And it worked. It's 2-1 the score, so still leading. Picked up and slapped up the ice, and easy icing call there. Not sure exactly what the plan was on that besides icing it, as that was wired from their own end directly down there. Puck dropped in. Valley. Shot, pad save. King's gonna cover that up. Puck dropped. Valley. Shot, steered aside. LeBlanc tried for that and then pushed off to the open wall. King's going to pick it up. Salvita in behind. Cats played out front, tipped in. Getting some space down low. McRae, Amaro picks it up, gets it to Cole. Cole dishes it through. King's stepping up to it. McCabe. McRae, over the line. Have a man down low. Corkum takes it in behind though. Corkum pulls that back in the other way. Oh, a turnover there as Breen tried to stay on it. Have to be really careful there. And wow, Corkum. Not sure what that play is. Deking in front of your own net there. You want to avoid that at all costs. That was almost a turnover grade A chance the other way. Face off here to the right. Down low, worked along by Gosling. Neufeld tries to stay with it as well. Banks. Back over now. Siderock off the glass. Now off a skate and trying to get that up to Neufeld. Neufeld down low. Tries to play in front. Siderock pushed off near the middle. Chisholm. Off his stick. Shot goes wide and outside. Not registering a shot yet this period are the Kings. Down here in front now. Battled for. Kings. Sauces one out to a shin pad. Culp. Near in front. Backhanded over. Pearl. Touch passes that up through the middle. Breen across the blue line. Shot. Pushed aside. Rebound. Hits the side of the net. Valley just getting to these pucks first. Now Thompson. He's going to pick it up and try to find some room. Down the right side. Thompson trying to open up for a shot. Puck bobbles and easily scooped out. With 13 minutes left to go here in the second. Picked up, Ringette. Down low, that one bounces near the middle. Off the shin pad. Brought in over the blue line. Keddy shot, blocked into the corner. Jumped on over near Thompson. Trying to feed that up ahead. Keddy, shot into the end wall. Cats, spun out there. Thompson looking for it. Brought in around. Keddy. Bobbing and weaving. Backhand in behind. Frazier in around. Pushed up ahead. Right side Keddy. Valley still pushing well here. That one near the middle. Lemoyne over the blue line. Touched up down low. Valley Up the wall, into the feet. Kings slow it up. Played back. Fandon trying again and doing a little trip up there. Now right side. LeBlanc. Back to the middle. Up ahead, Cole tries to stay with it. Ringette. Played off in front, gets him behind. Hand it off to the middle. Valley. Over the stick of Amaro. Picked up. Down on the right side. Over the blue line. Lemoyne tried for it. Pearl. Now hand it back. Oh, and a big step up there by Terrace. Gets his lick there near his own bench, so some cheering to follow. Oh, and Amaro with a reverse check back the other way. Oh, man, and a big one. Cole steps into one, and the hits are coming. Cole, bowling ball style out there right now. Wildcats. Stopped up by Neufeld. Sent out into the unboards. Chop that. Kings. Off a shin pad. Lemoyne sticks with it. In the feet. Over to Siderock. Kings. Played across. Up ahead. Lemoyne shoots. Back to right side. Kings. Grabbed. Over here by Pearl. Down by Neufeld. Turns over to Blandon as he cut across. Picked up that free puck as we're officially into the back half of the second here. In behind. Shot. Comes back down. Stays in play on the left side. Hit in against the boards. Kings Frazier staying up on it. Back over. Blandon. Shot. Steered to the corner again off the glass. Etheridge. Shot. Pushed aside. Kings. Fed back. Ketty. Shot. Oh, and it almost opened up there on the right side for the ricochet. Down from the corner. Kings with it. Long way to go to the other end. All the way behind their net. Off. Ricochets off a stick again. LeBlanc. Fans on it. Whoa, and a big stick coming down there by Frazier for the slashing. For the thrashing, but no penalty. Now a broken stick in the middle of the play. Terrace tries to hand that off. Two behind him on that one. LeBlanc tries to jump in on that puck. Valley. D-to-D. Picked up down low. Over to the left side now. Valley. Over to Terrace. Across the blue line. Shot. Slowed up. Up the left side. Thompson. Hands off. In over the blue line. Right side. Swooping in. Shot. Oh, through the netminder. Past the net. Stays out. Now another chance here for the Kings as their two best looks here in a few minutes. Puck slowed down on the left side as they tried to go for another shot there. Terrace over the line, broken up, Lively. Glover. Back on behind for Romaine. Flipped up. That one's going to catch mesh. And face off here on the right side. Inside 7 minutes. An extended time there without the whistle. Left side. Slows up on the stick of Cole. Cole backs it over. Chisholm. Chisholm. In over the line. Shot. Back in behind. Kings. Try to backhand that one into the open area. Neufeld. Flipped up. Glover. Tried to call a closing the hand on the tuck on that one. Didn't go. Ring it. Ring it. Off the wall to the middle. Romaine. Romaine. He'll flip it down into the unboards. That bounces up the side of the net. Chisholm. Shot. Loose there in front. King spinning. Shot. Rebound again. Open. Backhand. Can't get that through. There's a bit of open net. But a lot of sticks to get through to try to put that one in the cage. Will not go. Glover. Turns it over. Wildcats in front and didn't have the right man there for it as puck just swept by. But Cats with some sustained push there and sent down for the icing. 5:30 to go here in a chilly Sackville Arena on a Saturday afternoon. Face off here on the right side. 5:30 here in the second. Puck dropped in. That one's going to be near the ringette line and sent into the mesh. So we'll try again. 15 shots for the leading Kings. 23 for the Wildcats. Face off. Dropped in there. Right side, here come the Kings into the shin pads. Slavita, he'll try to go for the breakaway. It's cut off there. Terrace sticks with him well. Pushed off into the corner. Kings come up with it. Fed to the middle. Amaro steps in. Shot just wide on the right side. That goes high. Amaro falls. Gets back up. Over to Lemoyne. He'll try his hand at it. And save made. And two clear-cut looks there. And as Amaro fell there on the ice, one of the Wildcats mothers here in the crowd chirping at him a bit, so everyone getting involved here as Kings haven't had a grade A chance here in a while, but still hanging on to that lead. The first two shots of the game went in for the Kings, and that's what they've put on the board in terms of offense. LeBlanc, they are leading 1-0 in the series, and now they'll head to the power play. A chop at the boots there. And a key part to this game here now with 4:54 to go in the second. As they head into the locker room after this one, you definitely want to be up 2 if you can, if you're the Kings, and if you're Valley, you want to be able to kill this. Hopefully head to the end of the period with the 2-1 deficit, or even try to tie it up once this one's done. Puck dropped in there. Over to Weston. Weston. Right side. Lemoyne. Lemoyne. Trying to open up some room there. Back on the blue line. Fraser shoots that up the stick and into the mesh. I believe the faceoff will stay in the zone there as we'll try again. 15 seconds off the power play there. Face off here to the left. Puck in, dropped and sent back to the blue line. Over to Weston. Weston surveys left side, slapper. Hits the side of the net by Lemoyne as he was on the back foot and put behind Weston, and Amaro, last man back here. Amaro battling for a Nickerson down low. He'll pull in along the end boards, hit it against the wall. Poking at that in the corner. Lemoyne's going to come out with it. Minute 16 to go on the power play. Lemoyne into the middle. Hand it off. Thompson. Thompson pressuring Lemoyne. Worked off of his stick. In behind, Valley with a good clear and a minute gone off the power play. So they're doing what they've been tasked with here so far through this power play, or this penalty kill. 3:45 to go in the period. Kings get some changes and try to work that out and push that down the right side. Troop. He'll grab it and right back where it came from, the other direction. Corco. Grabbed here. Only 29 seconds to go on the power play. There was maybe 1.5 good looks on it so far. Turned over. Have to stick with that near the blue line. Down here to the right. Trying to fish that out. Kings. Savuda hands it up the right side. A little bit of open room to skate. They're going to just snap it in. Dump and chase on the power play here to try to set up. LeBlanc over to Romaine. 3 seconds to go here in the power play. Rebound shot and save made in front. Oh, it looked like he had a good chance at that with the stick. But stop made there. Is a little bit of an open net and a swinging stick. Thought that could have been a late power play goal. Face off here to the left. 2:52 left to go in the second. 2-1 the score. Weston down the left side. Tries to play that out in front. Broken up by Stoddart. LeBlanc trying to do some work off in front. It's back to 5-on-5 here now, so a good kill for the Cats. 2:39 left to go in the period. Pearl over the red line. Back over to the right side. Weston in behind the net. Over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc between the leg play. Doesn't go anywhere with that. I don't know if that would be the trick I'd be breaking out of the bag here in a 2-1 playoff game. But here we go, 2-on-1 the other way. Hand it off, and it's out of the reach of Cole. And an opportunity squandered there by the Kings. Right side, Cats now, 3-on-2. Potential the other way. Pearl down the right side. Pearl from the goal line, or from the ringette line. Now the goal line. Play that in front. Can't get there. Coleman drops that back. Big 2 minutes here to finish off the period. Shot ricochets off the skate. Kings jump up on it. Ooh, almost a hand pass there, but Gambon's going to touch it up. Now flipped off the glass again. In behind. Cats push that back towards the middle. Keddy over the line. Number 5 has it taken away by Lively, but it's still loose there in front. Ricochet. Slavita looks for it. Gets over to the right side. Cole going to pick it up. Send it down. Funny Sackville Arena bounce there with the puck off the end boards from the left side corner. 2-on-2. Thompson tries to play that out in front. Ricochet is back near the blue line. Puck up in the air. Comes back down. Lively down to Thompson. Thompson worked in around the boards, and we're into our final minute of play here in the second. Left side. Trying to flip that back. Lively. Now looking to get it in front. Going to hold all the way around. Everyone down to the front of the net. Shot through traffic. Amaro wanted it back on the line. That probably would have been the best play in my mind, but elected to try to just throw it into the collection of people in front. Wildcats, 33 seconds to go. Here to the right side. Blandon steers it in behind. Amaro snaps a pass, cut off. 19 seconds to go. Maybe one last push here for the Kings. Cats trying for something late. Down along the end boards. Push to the middle. Off the stick. Kings pick that up, and that should be enough to get them to the end of the period with 5 seconds remaining. Neufeld will push low but that will do it. So 1 goal for the Wildcats here in the second period. 2-1 the score. Appreciate you tuning in here on High Button Sports. Back in about 10 minutes. All right, everybody, welcome back here for the third and potentially final period of action for the Sackville Arena in a 2-1 U16 playoff game here on highpointsports.ca. Nowhere else to get this action but right here. We appreciate you tuning in once again as we're trying to find a winner in this close matchup. Close playoff series in general as the Cats coming out of the gate hot. Kings try to break it back the other way, overskated, and that's going to cut that play down. As Valley, Ringette, he'll pick it up into the feet there, McCray down the right side. Shot on, slapped at, pushed back in front, Nickerson. Looking for that puck. Cats in behind, Sideruk. Kings over to the left. Across the red line. Sent in. Green getting tied up. Salvuda down the left side. He tries to kind of bob and weave his way through. Gets cut off. Poked at. Valley in near the feet. Escapes out the other side. Kings jump at it. LeBlanc over the blue line. LeBlanc down the right side. Gosling trying for it. Kings get there first though. Played out in front, cut off. Nice job there as Cole was waiting in front. Romaine gets it off the skate, but now it's going to be worked back the other way. 2-on-1. Banks shoots just wide. Inches past the top right corner. Back the other way. Wildcats over to Banks. Over the line, offside. And a close one there. Make your own judgments at home, folks. Tight one on the line there, though, and it goes the way of the leading Kings. 2 minutes gone here in the third. 18 shots to 25. 18 for the Kings, 25 for the Cats. They've led that category all night long. Gosling plays it in around. Kings try to jump up at that. Over to Lively. Lively feeds it in behind. Bounce pass, shot goes wide. Corkum into a skate. Corkum picks it up, swings it around. Kings trying to stick with it. Troop shoots it down. Over to the left. Down here on the corner. Shot. Loosened up in front. Kings Colt tries for it. Wildcats. Spin that back down. Heads down into the glove and a save made. A couple gentlemen standing here to the left, maybe obscuring the view. So I'll do my best to bring you the call when it's in that particular area. Right here, we're about to have the face-off. Puck dropped in. Terrace shoots. Oh, that one had potential eyes, but goes wide. Back in on the end wall. Picked up. Fire eye by Gambin. Gambin holds the blue line. Ricochet puck into the left side. Valley. Now to the outside. McCray turns it over. Weston. Weston now. Up ahead. Over the blue line. Weston drops it back. Backhand. Weston tries to pick up on that thing like he's a receiver going up for a ball. Turned over. Spinning. Shot. Starts to saucer, and now it's from the left side. Tipped in front. Shot scores! And the Kings regain the lead. Off some great coverage in front. Had the goalie screened. Puck lands right on the stick, and Thompson slides it through the 5-hole. And 2-goal lead restored. And first goal since early in the first period for the Kings. And 16:21 to go. Season on the line. Puck picked up down the right side. Cole shot into the glove. Save made. So now 16 minutes on the clock. And I thought it was a good kind of start there for the Wildcats again. I've been impressed by their game all night, but just seems like when they need the bounce or the save, it ain't going their way. So it's going to be 2 goals needed here. LeBlanc over near Cole. King's going to pick up on it, get it over the blue line. Kings to the left side, plays that through. It was almost under the stick. Flip back to the middle. Cole. Pass gets over. Pearl. Oh, and a big layout check there at center. Pearl, great back up. Good on him, but that one was one you could hear up here in the stands. LeBlanc has it roll off the end of his stick down low. Pushed in along the boards. Kings. Get in behind. Cats now way in behind. Chance the other way. Shot. Save made. Rebound. Save made again. And a couple golden looks for Valley. Does not go. What a lapse in defense there. Face off here to the left. Puck dropped in. False start. As the refs are talking to the Kings coaches, it looks like that was the hold up there. Picked up. Back to the middle. Shot. Off a skate. Another chance in. Not going to make it to the net. Back in behind. Spinning. Nickerson gets it back in behind. Troop. Back down low. Into the mesh. We'll have another whistle here. Face-off will stay in the Kings' end. Face off here. Puck dropped in. That one's played up ahead. Trying to get a chance. Here's Frazier. Frazier to the right side. Good sticks break that chance up. In behind for Thompson. Thompson. Rolls off. Pushed off to the right side corner. Picked up. Lemoyne trying for it. Frazier through traffic. Shoots. Ricochet. Looks like everyone kind of lost sight on that one for a moment. Back in behind. No icing waved off. Romaine around. Thompson tries to slow it up. Gets out of the zone. Thompson. Play back. Left side now. Picked up Romaine. He'll start to weave it out. Holding though. Thompson. Lead play. Can't get there. Ringette. Off the boards by Banks. Banks. Over the blue line. Banks. Shoved. Left side. Corkum trying for it. Down low. Wildcats to the blue line. Through traffic. Save made through heavy traffic there. And a stop. Valley, shot, scores! Top shelf, and right back in the game. 13-13 remaining, and a big one there. Like I said, when the and Cole just got blown down for a penalty. So a goal and a penalty, and the Kings now, who were just in control about 2 minutes ago, now one goal. And then what I said, when it comes to season on the line, the boys turn it up, so they would not be going away easy. 13-13 to go. Unsportsmanlike. And now some extended discussion happening with the ref and the coach. So we head back to center here. All right, so power play now too. So 5-on-4. Valley trying to tie this game up. They've been down the entirety of it. But we have a brand new game here shortly. Will the Kings be able to kill this one off? Right side. Picked up, sent to the end boards. Corco tries to jump on it. Over to Banks. Banks. Down the left here. Push to the middle. Valley. Survey. McCray drops it off to Gambin. Gambin over to the right side. Down to the ring out line. Shot through. Pad save. Picked up. Flipped down. Pearl. The right corner. Sent in around. LeBlanc tries to skate after it. Pass connects. Grabbed there by Pearl. In behind by Romaine. Romaine gets that puck out of harm's way again. Wildcats overskate it, so they'll take it in behind. Gambin. Gambin over the line. Gambin down the left side. Gambin. 2-on-2 on the end boards. Looking for it. Tripped up and to the box. Will be Valley. So 4-on-4 for 26 seconds. And then it'll be Kings power play up 1. 11:38 left to go here now as we get to the second half of this period. Grabbed, pushed here, Amaro. Hands that off, Lemoyne. 4-on-4, a little bit more remote here now. Turning into 5-on-5 here now. Kings. Lemoyne hands it off. Weston. Over the blue line. Down and behind. Wildcats. Broken up. Thompson gets it back to Frazier. Frazier. Toe drags that in. Back down for Amaro. Oh, and he'll get worked into the boards, and that'll be another penalty there. And Valley, another shove, and I just can't explain that one away by Ketty. As you got 10:46 left to go in your season, potentially down 1. Don't be doing anything that isn't deemed, I guess, necessary, or a tough go there. So, minute and 8 seconds left to go in at 5-on-3, and the Kings trying to restore that 2-goal lead. Valley, pick it up though and fire it down. Weston arrives there first. Over to the left here. Brought down over the blue line. Kings holding over to Frazier. Frazier trying to cut to the middle. Frazier 5-on-3. Gonna want to get some shots here. Shot. Jumps down in the top of the blue paint. Whacking away. It's broken up. 33 seconds left to go now in the 5-on-3. Left side, Weston. Hands it off. Kings get over to Frazier. Frazier starts to move. Shot hits the end boards. Worked around. Amaro trying for it. Gets him behind him. 12 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. Amaro over the blue line. Inside 10 minutes to go now here in the third. Weston over to Amaro. Frazier on the right. Frazier picks it up. Tries to play it through. Valley. Jumped at. Cooling. Shoots at it. Wraps around. Kings. Lemoyne gets it over to the left side. Stepping in. Shot through. Rebound. Bounces out. Another look at it. Rebound again. Spinning. Just wide. Good look by Thompson. Frazier now. Pass all the way back. Amaro holds, still holding, trying to find some open room. Puts it to the right side. Frazier, shot, glove save. Puck still loose, bouncing off the pad, and exits the zone. Some great goaltending, and that should get them to the end of the power play. 5-on-5 here now. 8:43 to go. Kings trying to get that through. Big kill there by Valley. Two of them. Lemoyne down the right side. Gets it back to Corka, but Pearl cuts it off. Pearl in over the blue line. Pearl hands it off to the middle. Backhand kicking around and a push to the corner. Grabbed again by Valley. Off the side of the net. Puck's loose there. Oh, and it almost slid right under. LeBlanc passes it up. Oh, not much of a lead pass there. Cole bounces in behind. Gambin over to Banks. Cole swings at it. Nice job there using the toe of his stick to make that one move for him. Down low. Wildcats over some heads. And that's an icing. Down the right side here. 27-31 the shots. The shots have evened out a little bit, but score 3-2 here for the Kings. Off the glass, Weston slows it up. Pearl. Weston. Fluttering puck near center. Back in behind. Sent the length of the ice on an icing there as we hit 5 p.m. here. Face off to the left. Great game here so far. U16 action. Fun game to call. Hopefully a fun one to watch. Down low, Kings flip it over. Neufeld over to Culp. Culp brings it in over the blue line. Doesn't get very far though. Lively just skates it right back in. Puck dropped in there. Over to the left. Puck sent down for icing. Try again. 7 minutes, pretty much flat to go now. Appreciate everyone tuning in here on this Saturday afternoon. Puck dropped in, worked around. Tagging up, Kings now. Trying to push that through, right side. In near the end boards, Amaro by Thompson. Through the feet of Thompson. Back in behind for Amaro as Thompson got ran over. Kings now, up ahead, Corkum. Over the blue line, Corkum. Full head of steam, makes Medman fall, plays that out front, shot! Oh, one-timer by Lemoyne. Didn't really get close, but it was a good look. Now another chance, loose there and behind! And a big save there. As that puck was dancing and the net was semi-open, stays out. The shoving continues. Puck dropped in, no, wrapped around, another chance, scores! And the Kings, off the draw, restore the 2-goal lead. The initial pad save was a beauty, but the second one came out right back onto the stick, put top shelf. And a big marker here with 6:17 to go. So Valley now needing to get one to try to pull within one. It all starts with one. We'll continue here. That one back in behind. Sent down for the icing. 6:03 remaining. Puck picked up near the left side here. Two-on-two down there in the corner. Puck's loose, he keeps saying, so time going to continue ticking. Valley, pull it back in. Terrace gets it, tries to get it down low. Into the mesh, and the whistle goes, and kind of slow it up a little bit here the last little bit. Couple whistles, some nerves going maybe. Face-off coming. Gambin, poke dive. Now Kings back the other way. Chisholm. It's going to be one-on-one potentially. He'll pull back, and nice defensive coverage there by Ringette. That would have been a clear-cut breakaway if he didn't give it his best go there. Shot goes wide. Ran off near the boards there. Picked up, Kings. Flip it down the right side. Worked off into the wall, and a penalty coming with under 5 to go. You don't want to take a dumb one here. You got a power play incoming. Neufeld saw a crack there, tried to make it coincidental, but I think Valley will be heading to the man advantage, so not done yet here. Under 5 minutes to go. And timeout coming. We'll be back in a moment. All right, 2 minutes on the board here. Power play incoming. 4:53 left to go. Picked up over to the left side. Drop back Gambin. Gambin to the right. Back to Gambin. They got the net empty, so it's 6-on-4 here. McCray over to the right. Trying to open it up for a shot. Gambin. Right side, paid off in front, a good look, and how did that stay out? He was down low with that puck, and a stellar stop on the doorstep. Puck chopped in, Valley, shot, goes wide. Back to Gambin, into the right corner. Valley, played up front, grabbed, shot. Oh, and this could be the dagger back here the other way. The empty net with 4 minutes left. You only do that if you're on the man advantage with the season on the line. And so the circumstances call for it. And Valley looking for one here, needing one here. The linesman goes down, picked up, bouncing puck, not going to reach the net. Well, it will, but not into the back of it, in behind her. Minute to go on the power play. Over to the left. Valley, in across the line, broken up, trying to work it back the other way. Lemoyne shoots, just wide. Amaro now tries, they score! Lemoyne buries it in the empty netter. 5-2 the score, 3:32 left to go. And the Kings up 3 with 3 minutes. They've been leading the whole game. Back to center. Puck dropped in. Picked up, flipped down the left side. Romaine. He'll get to it. Take a bit of a bump. Try to work that back in front. King's gonna grab it. Pick it up, flip it down. Not going to let it go for the ice. But I guess it wouldn't been because they're still in the power play here. Wildcats. Over to the right. Offside. And they've got Etheridge in there, and that'll be a whistle as it was off. Face off down here in front. Breen tries for it. Colt gonna get that back. Kings feed it over to the left side. Poked at. Colt. Worked around. Weston gets it back over. Lead play. Hits the stick of Colt. Frazier tries to stay with it. Stoddart gonna bring it in. Stoddart shoots it. He'll get knocked down, but gets the shot off. 2:22 remaining. Puck to the left here. Back to Cameron. Cameron holding to the outside. In amongst the feet. Lemoyne flips it in behind. Cole chasing. Valley spinning. Breen. Slowed up near their blue line there. They're just going to hold. We're to Weston. Back across. Kings. Hand that off. Cameron picks it up. Ricochet pass. It's going to be too far in behind there. Shitteruck gets it across. Left side. Into the feet of Lemoyne. He'll pick it up. Gets by. Wildcats. 3 the other way. 3-on-1. Hand it off. Can't get the chance. Steered aside. Knocked down into the end boards. Kings. Flip that to the middle. Cole with it. Cole stick lifted. Gets the chance off though. Now tries for the sharp angle. Rolling in front. Final minute to play here now. Wiley. Big old tangle up there. Kings. Camaro. Held in down low, turns it over, poked off the stick. Trying to get through traffic off the skate. Another chance blocked there. Back to the blue line. Some extra pushing and shoving on the left. Down here in front. Neufeld. Shoots. Back in behind. LeBlanc. Takes the bump. 16 seconds to go. Jumping puck into the feet. Romaine. And the Kings will win this series 2-0. As the celebrations begin. And that will do it. The Kings are making the trip to Sydney. We appreciate everyone for tuning in here. The boys are off to provincials, so we appreciate you tuning in here on High Button Sports. If you're a Valley parent, you as well, all the support. Hope we were able to bring the action for you guys.